we're now nearly through our studies on the Lord's Prayer. And this week, it's another prayer asking God about something for us. Because can you remember? Last week we saw that we've now turned to pray for our needs. Asking God to provide us for the things that we need. And this week, we build on that. Because actually the most important thing we need from God is forgiveness. And that is what we are praying for this week. You see, we need forgiveness because we've wronged God. We've all sinned against him. We've all decided that we want to try to be king instead of him. And because of this, we have amassed or gathered a huge debt against God. And we need his pardon of this debt. In fact, we need this debt to be paid. Now, the wonderful thing is that as Christians, we know that Jesus died to pay this debt. Our debt was paid by him when he died on the cross. He took the punishment that our sin deserved. Now, what we need to do is to pray and ask God to forgive these debts. The Bible teaches us that our forgiveness, our pardon is assured because Jesus died for these sins. But as his followers, we need to continually confess and apologise to God for our sins. This isn't because this somehow adds to what Jesus did, but rather to say sorry means that we can restore the relationship with God as our Father. And because we have been forgiven, we too should forgive others. God has forgiven us so much. Every wrong thing that we have ever done, he has pardoned through Jesus. So when people wrong us, who are we to turn around to them and say, no, I won't forgive you? Because you see, nothing was too big for God to forgive us of. And when we sin against the almighty, all-powerful Creator. So when people sin against us and wrong us and ask for our forgiveness, how dare we not offer forgiveness to them? We forgive people because God has forgiven us. Not to do so would make us hypocrites. Now Jesus tells his followers a story to help them see this. We're going to read it now, and there are some questions to help us to see what Jesus is saying. So have a read of that story, and there are some questions as usual.